Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are solving equations and inequalities step by step in a simple way. Let's get started. You have the example number 1, 5 for x minus 7.6 equals to 102. Step number 1 will be apply the utility property. Multiply 5 times 4x, and then we're going to multiply 5 times 7.6. We're going to have 20x here, and 5 times 7.6, that's going to give me 38. Bring down the 102. Now we have a two-step equation here. The first step will be to cancel out this number negative 38. In order to cancel this number, we need to add 38 in both sides of the inequality. So we're gonna have a line here, and we're gonna bring down the number 20x, cancel out those two numbers, is gonna be 0, bring down your equal sign, and then you have 140. The last step will be to divide both sides of the equation by the number 20. And now I'm gonna have x equals 77, I'm sorry. 20 divided by 20 is 1. We cancel out this to 0. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So x equals 7. Now, I can show you another example over here. You have x divided by 4.4 less than 5. As you know, this fraction bar means division. The opposite of division is going to be multiplication. So this one, you can copy this again if you want. I'm just doing this so you can see better. I'm going to multiply both sides of the inequality by the number 4.4. These two numbers are going to be canceled out, and then you only have x equals, I'm sorry, less than. We're going to multiply these two. You have the number 22. So this is x is less than 22. Next example. You have x minus 2.7 greater than 5.4. Since you want to cancel out this number, we are going to add 2.7 and 2.7 here. Bring down the x, cancel out this one, bring down the sign, which is greater than, and here you're going to have the number 8.1. So therefore, your final answer is x is greater than 8.1. Next example, you have the number 8.6 less than x plus 2.4. If we want to isolate x, we gotta cancel out the number 2.4. This number is positive. Apply the opposite. Always applying the inverse operation. Some people like to divide this in two sides like this. You can do the same here. Subtract these two numbers, you're going to have 6.2. Bring down the sign, which is less than. Bring down the x, and of course, you got to cancel out these two numbers. So 6.2 less than x. Now, this is where you have to flip this answer. The variable x needs to be at the left side of the inequality. So you're just going to flip this. So therefore, your final answer is going to be x is greater than the number 6.2. So be careful with this, please. Okay, so remember, x variable always on the left side. Next, we have x over 5. And this is where a lot of people get confused here. I notice a lot of students, they get stuck here. This fraction bar means division. So the opposite, if you want to cancel a division, you got to apply the opposite, which is going to be multiplication. So let's multiply this one and this one by the number 5. 5 divided by 5 is going to be canceled out. So therefore you have here x less than 20. This is the answer. Let's keep working. Now we have the number -1/4 x less than 1.5. Let's rewrite this one more time and write down this like this, x over -4. This is just the same. This and this is the same, right? Now, like the last example, this means division. In order to cancel division, you have to apply the opposite, okay? The opposite of division is going to be multiplication. So let's multiply both sides of the inequality by the number -4. Multiply. But doing this, you have to flip the inequality sign. So this one is not going to be longer less than. Now it's going to be negative. Every time that you multiply or divide by a negative number, you need to reverse or flip this inequality sign. So here it's going to be canceled out. This is x greater than. The final answer is going to be here -2. Next example. You have the number 71 plus x less than 121. I have to isolate the variable x. So therefore, I gotta cancel out this number right here. This is a positive number. The opposite of positive is gonna be negative. So let's subtract 71 here and 71 to the other side. Cancel out these two numbers. Bring down the x. And when you subtract these two numbers, you get 50. So this is going to be your final answer. X is less than 50. Now, if you want to graph this, it will be like this. Let's going to build our number line here. Okay. Let's say that the number 50 is here, right? This could be, I don't know, 51, 52, 53. This could be 49, number 48, 47, 46, 45, and never ends. So it's going to be less than. So you're going to go all the way to your left. Okay? You got to build all these numbers right here. All these numbers in this section. Since this is less than, it's going to be open circle. When you have less than or greater than, you always are going to use open. And if you have less than or equal or greater than or equal, it's going to be closed. So this is the most important part for this lesson. You need to know this. Okay? So you got to memorize this part. Okay, I have a couple more things to show you, and the next two are going to be equations. And equations is pretty similar than inequalities. You have 16 plus 10h equals 210. All right. Since I want to cancel out the variable, I have to get rid of the number 10 and the number 16. Okay? The first one that you want to cancel out is this one, the independent number. Let's cancel this one right here. Okay? So this is negative 16 here and negative 16 here. All right? So now let's calculate this. Okay? So you have to get rid of this one. Bring this down. So you have 10h. And now we're going to proceed with the calculation between 210 minus 16. And we have 194. In order to cancel the 10 is multiplying the variable h. The opposite of multiplication will be division. So let's divide both numbers by the number 10. 10 divided by 10 it's going to cancel out. You're going to bring down your variable h and then divide 194 divided by 10. So you're going to have 19.4. This is going to be the value for the variable h. For the variable h. And let's see, we have one more example. That's example. Mm. You have the number 100 plus 250x equals 1800. So since you need to isolate the variable x, you need to cancel out this number right here and this number right here. The first one to go will be this one, the independent number. Since you don't have no sign in the front, you assume that it's a positive. It's a positive number. Subtract with 100 in both sides of the inequality, the equation, I'm sorry. Let's cancel out these two numbers. It's going to be 0. Proceed to bring down this 250x. Bring down the equal sign. And now you need to subtract these two numbers. That's going to be this. All right? So now these two numbers are being multiplying. The opposite of multiplication is division. Divide by 250 in both sides of the inequality. Cancel out this number because 250 divided by 250 is just 1. So you have 1x. And when you cancel these two numbers, you're going to have 1700 divided by 250. So you have 6.8. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope all these examples help you out. If you need more questions, please text me, send me a message, and I will work out those problems next time that we see in this channel. Thank you so much. Bye.